Hello everyone, I'm Tiwa from Wiser Biker. Today we want to do a review on this bicycle computer. It's the Xoss G Plus. So the Xoss G Plus is a very economical bicycle computer that you can get in the market right now. It costs about $50 and I have used it for about 200 kilometers of my ride already. So today I'm going to tell you what I really like and what I don't like about it, what are the features that it actually carry, so that you can decide whether this is a good buy for yourself as well. So there are some basic features that first I want to tell you. This Xoss G Plus has got a 1.8-inch LCD display, which is, to me, is pretty good size. Even for old man like me, I can actually look at it and see every numbers clearly. For the battery life, it is amazing. To me, it's 25 hours of usage. Now, 25 hours is very, very long. I practically use it for a week and don't really need to charge it at all. So just as a reference, we have the Wahoo element board that can only last for about 15 hours. Now, of course, the functions varies a lot, but yep, this one has very, very lasting battery power. It uses 4 satellite GPS, so it is very accurate. Xoss have their own app where they store all the data, and is also able to link to third-party apps such as Strava and Training Peaks. The Bluetooth system that it uses is actually 5.0, so it is the latest Bluetooth and it's a very smooth and good connection. Also, Xoss have their own N+ sensors, or it also supports other N+ sensors, other brands of N+ sensors for the cadence as well as the speed, and also for heart rate monitor. Like in the box, it actually comes with a mounting. It's a quick release mounting, which is actually quite handy. You can use it with all the rubber bands. Just strap it around any of the bar or post or your whichever convenient for you on your cockpit. So now we're going to take a closer look at the features offered by Xoss G Plus. Okay, once we switch it on at the default screen, you see a few numbers. The biggest one on top is the speed. The current speed that you're riding at. Then there is this next one is the time. This time is actually the time that you have been riding, so we call it the moving time. The distance of that current the particular trip that you are in. Next, you have the heart rate. Now, if you connect it to a heart rate monitor, the Xoss heart rate monitor band, then this will be displayed here at the heart rate, the current heart rate. And below that, the final one is called the cadence. Right. Next, if you press it to the next page, you see this page display the reading for the average speed, average heart rate, average cadence. What's different here is the altitude. Okay, this page will tell you the altitude that you have climbed, the gradients, that how many percent was the gradients that you have climbed. Right. Finally, we see the final page display the maximum parameters. So the maximum speed that you have ride, and the maximum heart rate, maximum cadence. The clock is what time of day. So odometer is the total distance that you have traveled so far and recorded by the Xoss G Plus. So in a nutshell, the first page tracks the current parameters that you're running on. The second page tracks the average parameters, and the final page tracks the maximum parameters. So what I like and what I don't like about this Xoss G Plus. First, I'll start with what I like. What I like, there are basically two things that I really like about this Xoss G Plus. Number one, is its design. Okay, the design of this G Plus is very compact and is aerodynamic. Okay, so it has got everything that I really need into a small piece of machine. So I don't have to use my smartphone. I don't have to carry my phone around, but I can just have all the data recorded and monitored at the same time with a very small piece of this gadget itself. And that is very useful when linked to your smartphone, because later on when you get home, you can actually upload all the data to the smartphone app, the Xoss smartphone app, And with the app itself, that links to my second point. Why I really like about this Xoss G Plus bicycle computer is that once you upload all the data recorded by this onto your smartphone, and it can actually store up to 1,500 kilometers of data. So imagine you go and ride for 1,500 kilometers. It has all your different rides recorded and stored on the app itself. So when I refer back, I can actually check and trace and monitor myself and see how my performance has been across time. So that is very important for me because I like to track and improve my own performance for my rides. And it is a very big motivation because once every time I think most riders can relate. If you go in and look at all your ride records and you see yourself improving over time, and that is something that is very, very motivating and very satisfying. Okay, I think that's one of the joy for riders when they look at their own performance. All right, so what I don't like about the Xoss G Plus is two things as well. Number one is that it doesn't have a built-in GPS navigation, unlike the Wahoo or Garmin bicycle computers, where they actually show you the map, the route itself on the display. Okay, for riding in a place where you're familiar with, like your hometown, it is something that is not so important because you already know the route very well, unlikely you get lost. But if you are trying out a new terrain, a new road, a new place, you're cycling there, then it can be quite handy. So you don't have to bring your smartphone and refer to Google Map all the time, right? So that is one thing that I hope it has. Now, next thing is that I hope that I can actually customize the display layout. Right now, it is very fixed. Okay, the biggest number here is the speed, and then followed by some the cadence and other parameters are displayed more, in a smaller number, smaller size. Now, sometimes to me, the parameters may be of different importance because sometimes I may want to monitor my heart rate more, so I want to see my heart rate bigger, for example, but I can't actually make it bigger. Another thing is that I can't have all the information that I want in one page. Now I need to press to next page to get, say, altitude and gradients, but that could be quite difficult when I'm actually riding and at the same time. So one good improvement that it can do is really to be able to allow me to put the different parameters that I like into the same page. Okay, I think that would be a very good improvement. Other than that, this Xoss G Plus is really, really a valuable and good buy. Right, so if you have the budget for a Wahoo or Garmin, a better, more comprehensive bicycle computer, then of course those will be the better option. But those more comprehensive bicycle computers can cost you from anywhere like 300, 400, and even more, right? But this Xoss G Plus is only selling for about $50, and the price is about 1/10 or 1/8 or 1/10 of its competitors. And I think that it offers all the basic, not only just basic, but the essential things that riders need. So if you don't need the GPS navigation inbuilt or the customization of screens and all that, so this is one of the best option for you available in the market right now. So that is all for our review on Xoss G Plus. Thank you for watching. If you have any question about this Xoss G Plus bicycle computer, you can drop a comment in the box below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future reviews and features on bicycle and bicycle related products. Thank you.